Hey friends, Mark Holmes here with
Michael Anthony Fitness.
And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report, Jobu's day job, as well as my life. They always say, don't quit your day job, and I haven't, because, well, I got to pay bills. So I've got a dilemma, a really big dilemma, and I don't know what to do. Good morning from Jersey. How are you doing this morning?
I'll let Rashid know.
Well, that's where I haven't decided anything yet.
Because he was looking forward to going to that.
And I was too. All right, so we're here, of course, at the day job, doing what we do. We're mudding up the wall, putting our second coat of compound on. And I got a message this morning. I got a message that they need me and Michael. If you've been watching the Jobu Sports Report, you'll remember, what month was it that we went?
It was before training camp.
We were working here too, wasn't it?
It was before.
What job were we working on when we went? Wasn't it here working on the kitchen?
We were working over at Landmark.
Landmark.
Yeah, over there by the BJ's. Landmark.
Oh, that's right. Okay, it wasn't here. Okay.
It was right before. It was
That's
before
right.
Training camp.
We were working at Don's house.
I'm not sure what month it was, but it was right before training camp. I think it was June.
All right. So here's the problem I have. We went to Puerto Rico, leading groups of volunteers to help out in Puerto Rico to rebuild homes and help people get back on track from the hurricane that happened 2 years ago. They've got another event where they want me and Michael to go and lead it November 3rd through the 9th, which is when we play the New York Stinking Giants. And we were planning on doing a game trip there where we were going to tailgate there. Well, if we do that, well, and not only that, on the 9th, he has Wrestling Mania.
That's a wrestling event.
A wrestling event that he's already purchased tickets for, a couple $100. And it's like, I got my ticket, I'm going to that event. So the question is, which is more important? Helping others out that don't have means, or going to the Giants game? That's taking me away from my wife again for a whole week. It's missing the Giant game and being able to tailgate. We looked at friends and stuff tailgating and looking forward to that trip. So I want to get your guys' opinion on that. What would you do? That trip was very, very rewarding to me because helping people out, there's no greater gift than the joy that I saw from people. Hey, Joseph, how are you doing? I don't know what to do. I've actually sent a message to my wife to ask her opinion and stuff on it. And they definitely want us to go. No, here's the thing. Michael's like, we got the Giant game. I got my wrestling tickets. So I'm kind of like, maybe I just go and then Michael doesn't. Morning, Joseph. Good morning. I can't pronounce it. Chijaloa? TKG, how are you doing? Ask your son if he's seen the scooter video. Cowboy fans, I haven't seen it yet. I know it's out.
I haven't seen it.
Okay, I got a dilemma. I got a big time problem that I got to figure out what I'm going to do. The motto for me has always been spreading the mojo and helping others and giving back. That's what we did in Puerto Rico. Philly, you're actually one of the people definitely to ask this, Philly. They want me to go back to Puerto Rico to help rebuild some homes and lead volunteers there. They had some damage from this last hurricane. They were still recovering from the other one. Problem is it is November 3rd through the 9th, which is when the Cowboys take on the Giants.
Yeah, that Monday night.
That Monday night. So I'd be leaving the day before that, which would mean I wouldn't be able to go on that road trip. So the question is, do I go ahead and help others, or do I go do the Giant game? And that's a tough decision for me. So that's where I'm asking you guys what y'all think.
That's going to be hard for me, too.
What do you mean?
Because I'm going to be short.
Well,
because that's right when bills come out, too. That, I'm going to be short that week.
What, you mean if you go or don't go?
If I go, I won't be getting paid that week.
I'll make sure that you... That's the only worry I got you covered on that one, okay?
Now, can you watch football?
Yeah, we saw TV there.
We got to look at New York City Giants fan.
Remember we were at the sports bar? And they were watching? What were we watching?
No, they were showing baseball. They also were baseball.
It was our favorite restaurant there.
That's the only thing I worry about is bills.
The only problem, of course, is live streaming when there's a...
Yeah, no,
cruise ships.
It's not live streaming, it's the signal. It's
that's what I mean, yeah. Is getting on... But it was beautiful being there. I ain't gonna lie. And it was rewarding.
We got a lot of Rashid in there that are not going.
I can see if Tracy would want to go.
Live off the dogs.
If you can't go...
I never said I couldn't go. It's just that wrestling event
that part, that I think it would be a problem. Michael Anthony is a grown-ass man. Wrestling is fake. Help your dad out.
Shut up about wrestling. It's not fake.
The injuries aren't fake.
That's why I say it's not fake.
I mean,
it's staged. There's
a
difference between fake and stage.
Because a lot of them dudes are screwed up because of wrestling.
Yeah, they do. Ask what's his name? I'm not a big fan of him, but ask Hulk Hogan about his injuries. For taking all those leg drops to what it did to his back. That's real. He messed his back up doing all the leg drops.
Well, anyway, I want to get your guys' opinion. See if you see Philly's response on there. Because he's one of the ones that definitely directly it relates to.
So Rashid too, but he'll understand. I remember we're still going to the Giants Redskins game.
Yeah.
That's at the end of the year and tickets will be cheap for that.
Well, you sound like you're going.
I just have to get my bills situated and be back in time for a wrestling event. I don't even see this thing on here.
Philly Cowboy fan?
He probably...
He was on there.
He said help others.
Is that what he said?
That's what he said. I mean, Rashid would understand.
I was going to see if Tracy understands, because
that's the main one.
You know.
Yeah, I can go without you.
You'd go without me?
If she said you can't go.
Well, she will never say I can't go. But she would be sad if I did.
She'll probably be, it'll be worse if you didn't, girl. Hey, we can get some fruit. I still have the numbers.
Get some hot sauce.
I'm talking about we can go get some good eating too. Like instead of all that processed food and go in the mountains.
Yeah, I'd like to go back and see those people in the mountains and see how
Well, I
they
have their phone. I have their number in my phone still. I will send them a message.
So we're here at our day job. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm not great at doing compounding and stuff, but what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go through and do this edge, and then tomorrow morning I'll do the top edge because I'm just not that good.
What I'm saying is some of it that where it's not.
And then
what I'm saying the edge is a little bit smoother.
I appreciate it. You're a good son.
That's because you taught me how to do this stuff.
I think he's saying that I'm a good dad. I'm not sure, but I think that's what he just said.
Yeah, because I wouldn't be doing this work if it wasn't for you.
This is still wet in the corner.
I know the corners you take the longest to dry out.
Maybe what we need to do is leave this light on as all the heat that this thing puts out. Good Lord.
What are those things? Those things?
All right, so here's my problem. My Cowboys suck. But I think they'll get a win this weekend.
People are saying go. You gotta let Rashi on.
Puerto Rico is calling.
Hey.
To help what?
Oh no.
What?
I was thinking you get another of those bottles.
Another bottle. Oh, we could go maybe we get another bottle of rum.
Well, no, I
The
get
Puerto
one.
Rican.
No, what I could do is get one that I can actually open. I'm not opening the one that I had.
You know, you're right about that because we want to drink some of it. At the present rate, it ain't gonna be this year.
I'm not talking about the bottle that I had, not the one that you had. That one's too expensive.
When the Cowboys are playing, we need a good drink. Go do the tour and take the just stay at the factory. Pay the sampling one. Because we need to get a good drink on. All right,
As long as I can watch the game and I'm back in time for the wrestling event, I'm game.
As long as you can do what?
As long as I can watch the game, because
you'll be able to watch the game. And that means we'll also probably be in the middle of the other bathroom too. So then maybe I don't know if we.
Yeah, that's in 2 weeks.
We'll be done with this one. Maybe what we do is we do the other one. Let's see, they're going to want to have this done, I'm sure, before Thanksgiving.
Of course they do.
Because, the holidays and
They're
stuff.
probably have people over. I'm not sure what's the name of his family going to be over there too. That's the name of his family. Probably over for Thanksgiving.
I don't know what to do, y'all.
Because the other thing too is knee deep in work.
Yeah.
That same dilemma we had last time.
Oh, shit, that's true, because we got to get the other place together, too, for
Yeah, and
that
that's
woman to move in.
and that's coming up soon.
Well, the other people are going to be out on the 28th, next weekend. So it's conceivable that maybe what we do is I'll talk to them and say, okay, here's what we do. We finish this bathroom up, and then that next week we go through and get the house ready for the other woman to move in. And then when we come back, we start on the second bathroom. Dennis is already like, man, that's an opportunity.
There's an opportunity to get more.
So how's everybody doing? I'm going to tell you, I've been sitting here thinking, people are already talking about, well, maybe Lincoln Riley is going to be our head coach. That may be a possibility.
I doubt it.
But here's what
I think it'll be coming more.
No, maybe interim. Here, I need to get back up.
No, I mean like, I think it's going to be Kellen Moore.
Well, as an interim, maybe, but that doesn't mean it's going to be the head coach permanent.
You never know. That's what happened with Jason Garrett.
But here's the
You
thing.
never know.
Here's the thing that I find interesting, or I think it'll be interesting, is, or a possibility. I've said it before. Jason Garrett is a cockroach. He survives everything. Every time you think that it's finally the end, the Cowboys turn it around. And that's why I think the Cowboys get the win against the Eagles.
Well, you know what you like to do? If we don't go this year, we have to go next year. With the Giants game.
Did you see a response from Philly?
He said, I told you, he said to go. I mean, I see you understand. Just have to go next year. Wait, this
I don't know, but honestly, I don't know that we can.
What do you mean?
Well, like I said, well, it depends on that woman wants to move in.
I know, it's like, we have, the thing is though, we're like, we need to even work. That's the other problem.
I mean, we can't start the other bathroom until this is done. In which case, we'll get the tile and stuff done this week, and then we won't be here Saturday, and I've got to build a vanity.
Well, you have to go to Amazon and work on stuff.
Well, that's what, yeah, I'll get that done this weekend.
Yeah, because it's laying on the floor.
I get so much, this is the problem I have.
There's so much
You know,
work.
people are always saying, slow down, you know,
Yeah,
with their knees. I can't slow down. I got too many people that are relying on me to get stuff together.
You got a lot of work.
Well, what we could do, maybe we start working on next week getting the painting and stuff together. Try and get this bathroom done and do the demo on the other bathroom, and then hit it when we come back. If we have all the demo and all the mess out of the way, then it's just a matter of putting it back together, which isn't as bad. It's always something. But you know what else I'd like to do if we go back to Puerto Rico? Is go by the house that we worked on and see how they're doing now. That would be a great follow-up, because whenever I've done projects before, once you leave, you never see them again. And it would be nice to go back and see them and talk to them and see how they're actually doing since that time. See your friends at the farm and see how that's going. You know what I mean? How's everybody doing this morning? Mark Holmes here with my son, Michael Anthony. The last 2 days, I've been doing a live stream about like 5:30 or so. Actually, I've been trying to test some of the equipment, and shout out to everybody who's bought some Jobu gear.
Yeah, your guy still never got back to me.
Brian has it? Okay. I'll hit you up with it.
No, I sent him the email and he never responded.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Well, he's kind of, I think he's real busy too, because he's like that with me sometimes too.
I know, but it's been over a week.
Okay. Brian from SoCal, Michael Anthony looking for you. He needs your help on some gear. But
that's fine, but you should at least send a message. I'm busy right now. That's fine.
Thank everybody who's bought some Jobu stuff, because we got that new monitor that looks, it's actually really, the clarity is a lot better. And so I'm actually going to get a second one sometime in the near future, so that way I start using the other screen. And I've got some new stuff that's actually online, so maybe we'll do another promotion, beat the Eagles promotion this weekend or something, to try and get ourselves motivated. And I'm hardwiring my cameras in now.
Yeah,
because I've been having problems with the internet, and so I got a new Ethernet distributor, and the wiring that I've got to go through and hook up this afternoon. So I'll probably go ahead and do that live stream again. But it seemed like people enjoy having that live stream at that hour of the day. And I don't know if that's because people are at work and just trying, at the end of the day, and they're just trying to get through the last bit or not. But let me know if that's something that I should try and continue to do. Gotta get some more mud. I'll be back. I gotta get some more compound here. So, shout out to 83 people. I'm driving now. Give me a few. Okay. Don't drive and text, please.
Yeah,
Burgang Sports.
No, please don't.
Okay, so here's the thing. Yesterday, Joseph Heatherly. Joseph has done so much stuff to help me in this channel.
Shout out right here too.
Huh?
To help you somewhat fix your problem on YouTube.
Oh yeah. Okay, well, I was going to get to that. So Joseph is, he's actually the sheriff. He's Wide Earp at Tombstone. Seriously. He's Wide Earp.
Yep.
Oh, by the way, he wants to invite us to come down this spring. So that way we can go to Tombstone and stuff. But anyway.
Hey, that gives our well, you know, let me make a beeline.
Okay, but anyway.
No, make a beeline to go visit family out there.
Anyway, Joseph sent me a text message yesterday. He's like, man, I can't be a moderator. He's like, some of the comments that we're getting from people and things, he's like, I just can't take it. I just cannot take it. And I was like, whoa, because I can't, like right now, I'm only seeing a few of the comments because I'm actually trying to work, I do
the other thing too is they don't pop
have
up.
my day job.
They don't pop up when you do live stuff like that.
And so he's just like, he's like, I understand. He's like, I cuss from time to time too. But when people are coming in, like on my day job now, and it's just like MF this, bitch that, and all that, and it's like, I'm working here. There's no need for that kind of language all the time. And so what we ended up doing, Michael taught me that you can actually put keywords in that automatically block or leave for review for the comments.
And then all that inappropriate stuff too.
So from now on, all you Eagles fans are like, oh, you blocked me or you erased my comments. No, I put a filter in because apparently some of you don't have one. And that makes it so that way, when the nice ladies come in, they want to talk football, or some of the kids are in, they don't have to just listen to like EDP's channel. And so I had people yesterday saying, oh, channel's just soft, Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. Then go someplace else. I got no problem with that. If you want to be...
I go to the other guy's channel, the New York Giants fan that doesn't have a filter either.
If you want to be here and just straight cussing, there's plenty of channels out there that do that. We're not going to do that. And I've been one that's been kind of bad too with it. So that's also on me.
Because if you don't see it, you're not going to react to it.
Right. So I'll be right back. I got to get some more mud. That's looking better.
I said, well, we're still on to the Redskins, New York.
So, should I continue doing the live streams? Maybe we'll call it drive time live stream in the afternoon or evening, I should say, 5 o'clock. Oh, sorry about that. Oops. Didn't mean to hit you with that, son. So what should I do, guys? Should I try and work it out and say the heck with the game? Or should I Didn't mean to get that in your hair, I apologize.
Well, really not much I can do right now.
What do you mean? Right in here? You can give me some of the tiles. We clean up the drywall in the front. Might as well just throw that stuff. It's on the truck.
Like this over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that next. What we should do though too is we should vacuum up all the dust on the floor before we do the tile. I'm going to go out and cut that, and you can take care of that while I'm cutting that. But if we get, we don't need that many tiles to start out with, because really we're only going to do probably 3 tiles across. That's all I'm going to be able to get in here. And then tomorrow, I'm going to put the rest of this up.
I'm going to put the rest of the tiles in.
Yeah.
And then come back and weld it. And put another metal in the wall. And we're getting ready to paint.
Actually, we could probably paint this on Monday. And be able to grout the tile afterwards. And set the toilet. Damn, this is actually drying out pretty quickly. Thing is we have to sit around for about 2 hours to hit the ceiling.
I mean, fixing the drywall here on the outside. Michael's going to get the tile. We're actually going to lay some tile. Tell you what. You got to move it, move it. You got to move it. Philly Cowboy fan. Okay, I've been not really looking at the comments like I should.
But I want to get y'all's opinion on what I should do. I've always believed in helping my fellow man or woman or child or kid. Oh, and it would affect you guys too, because I wouldn't be able to keep up the updates like I normally do, because it takes a long time to upload anything from Puerto Rico. So that means it'll affect YouTube as well. So it affects everybody if I go. Like I said, YouTube should be the least of the worries. Oh, the cost is not the problem. The cost is because you're a volunteer, they pay for the cost of going. The room and everything else, the plane ticket is paid for. So it doesn't cost me anything to do it, other than my time and my experience. But that means I'm behind on my work. It means I'll be away from my wife for a week. Do you have the hammer up here?
Right behind you. Right beside you.
Okay, cool. That's the biggest reason I need Michael Anthony. Because I'm always losing shit. We're getting there, slowly but surely. So here's what we'll do. In here, we've taped up, blocking all of the top, the wall edge. Tomorrow we'll get the ceiling edge and get that squared away. At the moment, I've got to go ahead and get this fixed so we can actually lay some tile. Today's actually going to be a short day for us.
We got a pile of laundry that needs to be washed.
Okay.
Today will be a perfect day to do it. You have to remember, you can't do laundry on Sundays.
Why?
That's what NFL stands for. You know the new commercials with not Eli, but brother.
Peyton?
Yeah, the new tire commercials that Sunday's not. NFL doesn't stand for. Stands for the, so you don't do laundry on Sunday.
Okay. I missed that one. I think I've seen that commercial.
Yeah, and Keenan's on there too from Saturday Night Live. He's on one of the.
Tracy's working with him.
Yeah, he's good people.
He's everywhere.
I met Kevin once. The other guy that was with him.
Did you?
Yeah, when Kayla and I went to a comedy show. That was the first time that we were when I went to go see her for almost 2 weeks. The last time I went by my then almost 2 weeks.
Where is the vibrator?
The vibrator is up here. I brought that inside. You want to do that last week. You'll get a good vacuum.
People want to know why my knees are jacked up and why my back is always bad. Is the pry bar in here too?
Oh, it's all it. Yeah, it's right here. The pie ball's right here.
Again, another one of those reasons why I am so happy I have Michael Anthony Fitness. Because I am forever losing things. All right. We need a little piece of cement board to go in there. All right, Mike, if you can vacuum and clean all this stuff up here real good. And I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to cut a piece of cement board there. And I'm going to cut the tile.
Once you do that.
But let me do one more thing here before you do that. Okay, if you can get all that cleaned up for me. Like Arnold says, I'll be back. So, enjoy your guest host, Michael Anthony Fitness.
Watch me work.
So 28 by 2. Okay. 28 by 2. All right, so I need all that vacuum to clean out and we're good to go. 28 by 2. How are we doing here?
On most of it, you get this big stuff off.
Okay.
And that's it.
That piece. And I just need to mark this piece on here. Has he been working, y'all? I'm a girl, woo woo. I ain't no guy. Look at my channel image. Woo. All right, so that's gonna be our threshold. Right there, like that. Actually, I cut more than I needed to, didn't I? Could have kept it like that. Thought it was wider. Okay. I just want to mark this. And then I need you to finish cleaning all that off. Okay. So we're going to get our tiles marked for our cuts. And I'm going to go cut these. Michael's going to vacuum all this stuff up so we have a nice clean floor. Just don't step on those. And I'll be back.
Hey, go to the MAF Reactions channel because there's a new video out right now. Right now. And if my package comes today, we'll do a live stream this evening. If my package comes today. It's supposed to be here before 8 tonight. But I haven't seen any other updates. So we'll see. But worst case scenario, it'll be here by Monday. So between now and Monday, we're going to do an extra live stream this week on my channel. I would like to get it before this weekend so I can use it Sunday for the game. But we'll see. I'm gonna go mix up some wood.
Is he working hard, y'all? Is he working hard? That's my question. Should I keep him? Or should we do like we should do with Jason Garrett and say you're fired? Mike's like, hey, wait. All right, so back to my original question, y'all. I got to have a discussion with my wife. Got to have a discussion with Michael Anthony Fitness. Got to have a discussion with my people that I'm working for. I got to figure out about the people that are trying to move in at the other place.
That's the thing. It's got so much work. If we decide to.
I got to talk to you guys because I won't be there.
That should be the least of your worries.
Should I go to Puerto Rico and miss the Giant game? And then I'm back on. I guess we'll be back on the following Sunday. It's the 3rd through the 9th. That's 6 days.
No,
so we'll be back.
The 9th is on a Saturday. It's a Saturday because
we'd be back on. Okay.
Because the Saturday.
So I'd only miss the New York Giant game.
Yeah, because that's when my wrestling game is on the 9th.
You know what we got to do too. I actually have to get this cut clean.
Yeah, do something with that.
I won't worry about that. I'm going to go ahead and wait because you've already got that cleaned up. Because then if we get back, you can go ahead and get the first coat of paint on the door before you go out. You're like, oh damn. What time are you going to be going out to your other job?
Probably. It depends on when you have hours.
Well, okay. Well, we can do one of two things. You can paint the door, or I can get the wood and start making the vanity. So either way, we got work that we can get done. Puerto Rico, you have to do what, Mark, you have to do you, fella. It's not so, okay, here's the thing. It's not so much about, okay, let me be clear. It's a lot of hard work because we were up at like 5:30 every morning and, it was probably not as hot now, but it was summertime. It was hot and it was hard work. It's like doing what we're doing here. We had houses that were literally crap.
This time is that they're more prepared.
That would be the thing that actually I should talk to.
Because last time
is for
because I'll say this much: the first group I had, and I had a good time because we were not prepared.
Yeah.
The second group wasn't too bad because we were.
But here's the good thing though, because now we've done one, we know what to expect and we know what kind of stuff we need. So, and we got there a couple of days ahead of the volunteers. Now we go through and we work with Brian. And say, look, this is what we're going to need. We go check out the sites, and then that way we get ahead of the game instead of us showing up with the stuff that he got. That's where it's learning. How's the bathroom look, y'all? Well, let me. I'm gonna go mix some compound. It's time, Garrett. I'm sorry. It's just time.
Why can't?
I'll probably save it for something else. But he's Monty Schottenheimer.
Why can't Stephen Jones just man up and say you're fired?
There's some guys that are regular season coaches, and then there's other guys that are guys that play well in playoffs, okay? And that's not to say that Jason Garrett's not a good coach, because you could look at Marty Schottenheimer and you look at him having over 200 and some wins, but he was like 5-13 in playoffs, And yeah, he's a good coach, but he's not good when it came to playoffs, and that's Jason Garrett. But Jason Garrett is a survivor. He ends up doing just enough that he ends up.
Stephen Jones doesn't have the cojones to fire him.
Well, yeah.
They scared of fire. Stephen Jones probably fired people won't fire him. New video on the MAF channel. MAF Reactions channel. Make sure you subscribe and check out the new video on the channel.
Okay. Whew. Putting some mastic underneath there to make sure that that sucker stays tight. Got to make sure that this thing does not move. Has no movement underneath that, or else you will be screwed down the road. Now, because we're using big tiles, we're using a 3/8 inch notch trowel, which gives us a little bit more push down. What you watching?
My video.
This is your video?
Yeah, it's my video.
Yeah.
I watch all my videos.
I guess that's a great quality control. Something that I should probably take some advice.
I mean,
to.
the videos are better when I do it in my car. When I'm close to the car. I mean, all I really need to do is buy extender cable.
Extender for what?
My microphone.
Is it, you mean the shotgun one?
Yes. I think it's on there. When I do my videos, I put the sound audio. I don't have to do anything with the volume. Do that later.
Okay, step out. I should have made some more water. Whew. Here's the problem we have. We're using the problem we have is we're following along the original floor line here. And what's happening, let me drop you guys a little bit. The floor itself has a little undulation. So you can see right now, because we're using these long tiles, it's harder to compensate. So what we have to do is we got to actually build this up by about 3/16 of an inch with more mud. So I'm going to back butter it. See how it's hardly touching that? So I'm going to have to back butter it with a little extra mortar. You can see over here where it's touching, and this will help to kind of flatten it back out so we can keep them even. And now, let's see, we've got that raised up so it's flush. Now what's going to have to happen is when I put this next tile over here, is I've got to compensate for that as well. Make sure that I've got more mud right there. Okay, so we're going to cut this. And I'm going to need more mud. Floor has a little bit of undulation to it.
I'm talking about that slope.
Well, it's the floor, you know, with the cement board and everything, it's pretty tight to everything. But the problem is the floor's got a little bit of unevenness in it. you want to see it? I don't have a note, man. Damn it.
Halfway.
Oh no, I can use this one. I gotta notch it. I gotta notch it, don't stop it. Gotta notch it, don't stop. Okay. Alright, gonna make a little bit more mud. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta make a little bit more mud and I gotta cut 2 tiles.
I believe a little bit of it in there.
And wait. More mud on that. Literally, that's off the ground.
But he plays for your team. We lost the Super Bowl. We lost. Oh,
I'm back. Clean up that Monday and just throw that stuff in the trash. Okay. Whew. So we're getting started on getting our tile laid in here. And coming down the home stretch of this project. Now, I'm only going to be able to do a couple of rows of the tiles because you got to be able to get out. So I'm going to hit this side and get started, and then tomorrow we'll be able to work on that side. Now I have to put a little extra mud on this because the floor is going downhill and has a hump in it. So you have to kind of compensate for it. Whew. I'm gonna go cut this. I'll be right back. How's that looking, y'all?
Whew. Matt Ryan is the cause of it. Matt Ryan.
All right, just need to cut a sliver. Last piece. Can you speak down there? How's it look, y'all? So tomorrow, I'll do the last 2 rows, and we'll end up finishing spackling up the wall, hopefully just about. That's it. That's as far as I can go in here today. Now, let me go clean my hands real quick. Phew, okay. All right, so here's a view of that. We got the floor tile. It's got 2 more rows to do over here. It's just that it's hard to get in there. It's just hard to get in there. Are we talking about DeMarcus Lawrence stealing money? I see somebody talking about stealing money. I'll tell you what, I work hard for my money. So we've gone through and we blocked the walls. We got to block the ceiling tomorrow morning. Dak is greater than Wentz is greater than Goff. Well, don't say that, because we saw people that are saying that we got a trash ass quarterback and that he needs to go. He's the reason why we're losing. But I just say that that's mostly idiots. So haven't been here for long. This is the bad thing. Haven't been here for long, but we've got quite a bit done. We've got most of this floor put down, which looks pretty good. Get those 2 rows done tomorrow, and then get the top of this spackled one more time, and then we'll use some quick dry to point up after we put the paint and stuff on here. But it's all beginning to come together here. I'm going to be going back to the shop. We've got the door that's going in here. Before I can do the trim work up here, I've got to get the door inside of there. Yeah, you're right. A 4th rounder pick. But see, that's all. That's really an educated guess. Is really what all that is when you're looking at a quarterback and trying to figure out if this is the guy or not. It's really an educated guess. That's all you can really call it as.
It was a great educated guess on.
Well, no, it was some luck for the Cowboys.
No, some great educated guess on DeMarcus Lawrence.
Well, that's one of those ones. We actually, when you look at all the guys that got paid, with the exception of Collins, Zeke ain't doing it too good.
Well, that comes down to the play calling. Because you can't have Zeke run up the middle all the time.
So that's going to be. Boy, we've only been here. We haven't been here for 2 hours today.
And the other thing too is again with Taco, but
but
see, Taco is doing better because it's like this might be my last chance in the NFL.
Or maybe it was that it just was the culture. That's what you have to wonder, if it's a culture of just.
If you leave a team and it's like, oh shoot, I don't have a job, and then you get on another team, This might be my last opportunity.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna have to go stop by, pick up some plywood, do some work in the shop this afternoon, and we'll do we got to think of a name. Think of work on this, guys. Think of a name for a 5 o'clock live stream. Um, the cat is out of the bag. Amos. Oh no, wait a minute. Okay, wait. Hold on, guys. See what Amos said. Redskins ammo left out. Oh, okay. That's a ESPN host may have just lost his job from going after ESPN for not talking about Trump, but we're not going to talk about that. The drive home, okay, that I like that, Philly. Philly, what did you said go to Puerto Rico?
Yeah, he did.
Well, Jerome, I'm going to be driving home and the signal will be going in and out, so.
Yeah, can't do it. Now, when you get home, that's different story.
Well, oh, yeah. Well, here's the thing on this, too. This is actually a system. They're not cheap. I don't actually install those. You actually get Kohler. You have to be a Kohler installer to do it, which I think part of it is a racket, because then they charge you more because they're getting the cost of the tub, they're getting the salesman who's coming out, so you've got so many things that are added up onto it.
That's a good system.
But having the tub, I'm sure you can buy some ones that are that you can probably do yourself. I've just never done any before, but this thing, it's like great. It's like a jacuzzi. Because you sit in there, there's like 12 different jets and stuff on there. It's a shower as well. It's made so will retrofit anywhere from 52 to 60 inches. So a lot of times what they do is they just cut the bathtub out or cut out the middle of it and slide it in place, and the rest of it's just a surround on it. So yeah, they're pretty deep. They're real deep. Oh, that reminds me, speaking of deep, I needed to check this real quick for the cabinet.
Oh, sorry. Because I'm building the cabinet.
Cabinet. 30-inch cabinet. Yeah, so we'll make it a 30-inch cabinet for that. All right, so, but I'll be back at 5 o'clock, the drive time show. Okay, so everybody who's tuned in, I'll let you know about what's going to happen with that's like 2.5 weeks from now. I don't know. I can finish this bathroom off. I can do some of the other work, and then we probably hold off on the other stuff. So I got to talk to the homeowner. Got to talk to the wife and everything else. But as always, thank you guys for being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Don't forget to subscribe, please, to my other channel, Jobu's Day Job, so that way I can go ahead and just do live streams on that channel, and I can kind of separate and spread the wealth, so to speak, on here. All right, so everybody, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys this evening. I'm going to go back and start working on the cabinets, and then I'm going to be doing some stuff for the cameras, and I want to definitely check it out. I don't know about being the GOAT, man. I'm just the average Joe just in here, just trying to put in the work. But I'll see you guys.